And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for what is actually the last time to OneShot. Last time the power went out midstream. Amusingly, I counted it up, almost exactly 60 seconds after I said if the power goes out, which it probably won't. So that was annoying, and then my power kept flickering for the rest of the day. So, that stream wasn't getting finished that day. But we're finishing today! Unless something else goes seriously wrong. We're gonna mash through dialogue until we get back to where we were. Whoops. Here's Nico, fresh off an existential crisis. Yeah. Maybe I have to actually talk to the robot. I think it's this way. No. This away. Do-do-do. The Elden Ring DLC has been beating me to a pulp. Yeah, I hear it's pretty hard. People have been going, but am I over-leveled for the DLC for months? And nope, guess you weren't. Oh yeah, I wonder what Let Me Solo Her is doing with the DLC. Is he gonna come back and help people with the boss there? God, they're so cute! Nico is so cute! I kind of want the Fangamer Nico plush. It caught my eye when I was looking at Fangamer, and it's so cute, and I want it. Oh, maybe when I have money again. Got some other things I gotta spend money on first. Okay. Now we're back caught up to where we were before. This is her grave. Huh. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, want to help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! God, if the power went out again, I would be so mad. Mom, you're not going to believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. Oh, they're so cute. I hope she can see us wherever she is. At least I still got my sister. Oh, these poor computer programs. Maybe I find some flowers for them. The firefly effect is very good. If that happens, it means the entity knows where Lore lives. Oh, hello. It's you! Oh, are you the author? My name is Nico. Ah, nice finally to meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Is the game too loud, by the way? Oh, he told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? Hi, Cedric. They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Thought you invented it, with no outside input, huh? Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. Probably. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He got JPEG'd. He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh yeah, I was calling it Crangled before. I wonder how the guy who posted the original Crangled meme feels about the Path of Exile devs using that in official PR stuff. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's going to be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. All three of you, huh? Who's the third? Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if William and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. It's a plane. Flying machine. Right. Oh, hey, a crowbar. It's a crowbar. Oh, in Path of Exile, there is a very complex crafting system, and it includes corruption, which modifies the item unpredictably or not at all, and makes it so you can't modify it anymore and adds the corrupted tag. And in a parody joke post, somebody who came back to the game after a few years away made a joke about how complex the crafting had gotten in the meantime and described the item as being crangled rather than corrupted. And that stuck. People have been calling things crangled ever since, at least in that community. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find? Oh, I already know this. A battery and a few gears. If you can find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. Alright, battery and gears. Okay. Battery and gears. Alright, let's see if Calamus and Alula know. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Yeah, she's taking that literally, Nico. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that guy. He's such a weirdo. Alright, but how do we get to him? Is the question. Okay. Time to find another door. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. Already know that. Oh, right. There's a loop around. Ah, the woods! Do we still need to do this? Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines. Ah, we can't get rid of the vines this time. You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers. The best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Oh, this poor woman. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. Oh, this is so sad. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Hello. I, have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken, and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Oh, man. Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Oh, no. Oh, what happened? Are you okay? Oh, she's not. Are you... We can't plant her child this time. Well, there are new bridges now. Oh, that's so sad. Let's see if there's a new bridge across the pond here. And nope. Oh, poor Maze. That's a dead end. Okay. That's blocked. Yeah, that was a really good, really sad moment. Aha! How did Nico know that bridge was broken? He didn't make it over there. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? To her last breath. Yeah. Oh, this game is so sad sometimes. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now. But it looks like the vines are slowing it down. Oh, that ram is in trouble. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. Are you sure they're not too small? But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. You got the thing. Alright. Oh, that's so horrifying. Nothing's biting. What a day. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, but this one's blocked by squares. Oh, hello, Messiah. Random demon ram, yeah. Fun little bit. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squares are bad news, man. Don't be a square. Alright, I've got the gears. So the other path before that bridge is probably where I go get the battery. Unless I get it from the giant robot. Wise words from Beatnik Town, yeah. Oh, I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yes. Let's see how this goes. Alright, it closes the game. And bring it back. Oh, huh. No cutscene that time. Interesting. Okay, so where do we get... No more dreams, yeah. Right, those were gifts from, the entity. Alright, so we need a battery. I don't think there was anything over there. Well, let's look around a little more. I think I talked to everyone. Yeah, I did. I can go south? Not seeing a south. Oh, I see it. Okay. I am blind. Oh, the research station. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello? Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, William? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. That'll shut off the robots, though. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe William and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh, I feel bad about this. I guess we have no choice but to take this, William. Oh, that's so sad. I get that we've got to help Nico escape from the game, but it's so sad. Wait, hang on. Nope, not courtyard. Graveyard. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Oh, right, I gotta put them on my hands, right. Charged battery! Found a battery? Oh, nice! I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. Music box. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? His dad does everything. My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world, despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. 1 second, guys. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. Excuse me, I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Not at all. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. The head librarian? You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox? Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Oh, I remember her now. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with... And I just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but... Yeah, she was the one who was like, not now, come back if you're able to. But knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. Are they? Huh. Are they other people who were trapped in this game? I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is, for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? I don't think Nico does. How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. I'm not the dad, am I? Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... All right. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it at least, then. All right, here we go. Lore dump! Exposit me! My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. Is this a simulation within a simulation? In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. prophet bot, a prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this Messiah. But, as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. I knew he was that all that lore the author wrote was dev diaries and dev world building. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. Oh, so is the meta narrative that this game is from another world? So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But, as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kind of just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. William? Yeah. The operator, William, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, William was the living person you needed to borrow? Wait, is the entity the author? Hang on. So, William was the living person you needed to borrow? No? That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Do I say goodbye to Alula and Calamus? All right. I understand if you are upset, but please, try to understand. So, wait. If Nico wakes up and gets saved, what happens to you? But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. Oh my god, the entity is the author. It's... The world means a lot to him, you see. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Nico is 8 years old, buddy. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one, anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please, try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. Oh no, they're going to be trapped here. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. This guy is lying through his teeth. He has no intention of coming back for Calamus and Alula. You're taking us to the city? Oh no, she's excited. If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Uh-huh. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. We need a runway to take off. Time for a gut punch, yeah. Oh, Nico's so happy! Look at that wonderment on his face. Oh my god, Nico is so cute! Whew! Made it. How did you land on this tiny square? You okay there? He enjoyed that so much. That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, William. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but seeing your reaction was fun. You got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. Oh, he is intending to go get them. Good. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Squares? Yup. No, we're not going to save Alula and Calamus. Oh. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula. They're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Is the room with the large clock the dev room that counts down to release? Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, me too, Nico. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, William. Let's do our best. Well, that was a bit of a whiplash. We can't go... We couldn't plant Maze's child anyway. Please do not approach. Seems like Nico's warming up to me again. Yeah, thank goodness. Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh right, the elevator guy. Did planting the seed do anything in the last game? It made me feel good. Come on! Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me. Maze's child sprouted in the credits. Right, that's true. Whoa. You're you! Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? William and I will help you fix it. Aw, that little kitty face smile. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, William? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, William. Oh, no, never mind! Holy fudge! Looks like William and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Oh, that sucks. What's over here? Oh, it's a save point bed that I have no use for. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. Same as usual, huh? Yeah, this is different music. Dang it! I just moved into my apartment! Now where am I gonna go? Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. Hey. Hi. Is it me, or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, William. Uh-oh. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Hello, plant man. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? Oh, she's super dead. Ah. She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Ah, so sad. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. I don't see a can of coffee grounds, but we don't need it anyway, because the elevator's destroyed. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Ooh. Well, first, in here. Huh. Who took my stapler? Entity computer. Screen is off. Fair enough. Is the clock on? Oh boy. Oh, wait, I was just supposed to go into the elevator door? I guess I'm misremembering. I thought I was supposed to go behind it and go up here for a bit. Guess not. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, alright. Documents. Updated 626. Looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run... Oh, it's just Solstice again. No, that was just an image file. Hang on, I'm gonna go tell... Okay, I can just open it up again. I'm gonna go tell the evacuees about this elevator. Or try to, anyway. Yo, lamplighter. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Okay. At least people won't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? Alright, I guess I can't inform them about the elevator. Oh well. Alright, down we go. Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to open up the elevator and go back to the plane, right? Hang on. No, there's a puzzle to solve in there, right. I saw the bottom of it. This one is red. This one is blue. This one is green. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Gotta find a tall person. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Okay. Let's go find a tall person. Running out of time. Okay. Lamplighter, you're tall. Which is good, for I am small. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them is a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever, 'cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. I like that the characters are getting used in a new way in the second run. Hello? Oh, there you are. Okay. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yup. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. I'll stand on Nico's shoulders. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Hey, what about the other people? Aren't you gonna go tell them? Oh, it's this place. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Nope, never mind. What is going on? Oh, no. Uh-oh, no. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe William and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Oh, man. The entity's really fucking us over. Hang on. Store won't budge. Okay, wrong way. Oh, it's that. Okay. Let's see if this elevator works. Can I call this other elevator? No. Oh, no. He's trapped. Oh, he's trapped. Oh, damn. Oh, I guess I don't come back here. Okay. I guess I'm meeting Cedric down below? Why was I able to come back up here? I don't know, maybe I can tell the evacuees. Oh, I feel so bad for the lamplighter. You anything to eat? No, thank you. Even though I could go for some pancakes right now. There just isn't time. Oh, man. So what is Nico? Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Uh-oh. Well, I can't get through there. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Hey, here we are in the library. Well, 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 look who's back. How about next time you let me know before you leave the shelter to go into a literal death zone? Sorry. I get so worried, you know. She is on a different die face in this run. Hey, you found the Messiah! Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot. That's why he needed that book so badly? Y'all talking about a kid with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He ran in here earlier, grabbed one of the books from my archives, and ran straight out the door. Without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid! Said it was an emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. I hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! That was... the labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. He busts in through the front door. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me? Kid, there is no way we're letting you out there. But I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. It will take too long. They won't stabilize. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? The sun won't do us any good if the squares are just going to mess everything up. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people. No, I won't allow it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. The author is the entity. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. Oh, no, never mind. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you were just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long. It's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. William, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? Sorry about the construction noises outside. That appears to be the people delivering sand for the pool downstairs. Yeah. So that's going to be loud outside the window for a little bit. Is it really hard for you too? It must be. It was so hard, Nico. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, William. Oh, man. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... William, I'm not afraid anymore. It was 14 minutes of agonizing decision. Yeah. It took me a while to decide. Oh, that was painful. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Well, I'm convinced. After all that, it'd be super rude for me to stop you, wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it. I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us, you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Oh, man. Nico. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand. My water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. This stand smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Are you running a grill right next to books? Do it somewhere else. Please be careful out there. Oh, what book did Cedric take? One of my favorites, thank you very much. It's the author's book, detailing the creation of ProfitBot. And by detailing, I mean it. There's a ton of detail in that book. Blueprints, progress shots, Took me forever to edit. Oh. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. If you need something, please approach from the front. Damn. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Admirable. City Gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here for at least another day. Hey, it's Cat Guy! The world is going to be much colder soon. It's already getting there. At least I can keep everyone here warm. I'm glad you made it. So where is the fox lady? You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine, at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah, it's very cool. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. Oh, this music is so sad. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Oh yeah, this guy was talking about how the author did the things he did later, but to more acclaim. Was that a little bit of bitterness towards Undertale? And Toby Fox? Ugh, the lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now... She fell asleep. It's about time. Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. It's comforting to see the faith you have in William Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Well, you've got one in your head. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit number A27 is still doing okay. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Fake book with a black clover. A comprehensive guide to phosphors. Okay, I've already seen that. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Whoops. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author is an artist too, you know. I could tell, yeah. God, Nico's sprite is so cute. Oh, I love him. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not! Seem real upset about it. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Yeah, I can tell. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Evening news! Evening news! Everything is terrible! It sure is, buddy. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Alright, that's everybody in the library. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. I am aware. Okay, where the hell are we going? Probably gonna have some spaces blocked off by Krangle. Okay. It's a big fish tank. You want to fish some fish out? Hey, Maravictal, how's it going? Okay, so this is the way to go. Gotta go up. It's been so long since the last time I watched somebody play this game. My whole playthrough's on YouTube. If you wanna watch that later. I am almost at the end. I'm kind of sad that I'm at the end. I'm very satisfied with this playthrough, but oh, the fox, right? You're here, Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Ah, so that's why I can go back up. Let's look around a little first. Oh, that is a very cute fox. Okay. Will this take me back? Ah, this is the way back. Okay. Oh man, poor lamplighter. Nope, not here. Oh, right. Duh. Oh, the colors are where the three of them have to stand and I have to stand in the purple. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Ah, that's what the circular catwalk is for. Oh, I hope Cedric and Prototype show up soon. I hope this game has a happy-ish ending. You know, This is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Kind of a missed opportunity to not have part of the background glitching out. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Oh, get that light bulb away from the edge so it doesn't roll off. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But, thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. And now it wants to die. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. That's why it's so upset when Nico gets upset. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. There's taming again. Taming? I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated, and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. Tell us! That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming, with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. Most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But, well, you can't build a robot to not follow its code. You can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend. Is Nico a tamed robot? Devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and William know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Uh-oh! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Yep, let's get the hell out of here. Cedric, prototype, where are you? Hey, I knew it! You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Hell yes. Okay. Let's see what this happy ending actually consists of. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things, anyway? Code portals. So, in the first cycle, that room had a countdown on it above the door. And then this update was released that added the second cycle. And the big 000 is on the wall. That's pretty cool. Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically, my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on William's machine. Ooh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure William is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, William would need to move around some things as well. Ooh, interesting. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does William know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask William on this. Right. Hold on. Oh, I have to answer? The journal is glowing again, William. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Hello. Okay. Okay, so do I do something with them, or do I now go look for the files? Because I thought they would disappear. Huh. Okay, now do I go look for the files? Now it's time to check. Okay. Okay, let's see. Aha! My game's OneShot. Portal 1. Key B. Put me in the big portal. Okay. Big portal. Alright, let's see what that did. Aha! Cool. Okay, that's really cool. Portal 2. Put me in the big portal. Cool. Portal 3. Put me in the big portal. Okay, that makes a door. Huh. That was really cool. Oh, it's the author's room. That was really cool. The way it updated while the game was live, that was very cool. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. Can we fix it? It's a big book on the table. They're watercolor sticks. It's a stack of books. Let's look around the room before we talk to them. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. It's a print that's blue. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting of the 3 companions. Hard to tell at first. Wow, he must be good. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Looks like he's still with us. Yeah. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos, too. It's a shelf full of books. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. There's a glass tea set on the table. Glass? Oh, not the teapot. The cups and dishes and stuff. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. I I've got an empty bottle I could have filled with water. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but William should still remember what to do here. Should I? Oh. Oh shoot, what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to close the game, right? Yeah. Right, X to close the game. Okay. Alright, let's do it. And bring back chat. Alright, let's see. God, Nico's so cute. Where are we? Various locations. Oh, that's Maze. Various NPCs. Here, you say. It has been watching you. Oh, right. We're behind the curtain, yeah. Okay. Takes me up. This is eerie. This game is so cool. So glad I got to play it. Thank you for being a patron, D'Artagnan. Or Trace, I guess, is your username in chat. It's very funny that I said that and Stream Elements spat out the Patreon link at the exact same time. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my reflection has the sun, but I don't. Nico. Oh, it's a reflection of me. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Even if I wanted to, the path back is kind of blocked. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's all right. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know where you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. William, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, William did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? We all are. Oh, he's crying. What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific bits of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am... Oh man, this poor creature. Their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. Oh, this poor creature. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home with the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no way to be sure. But William brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. All right. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you have been able to leave. Why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Oh, but when I logged in between the credits and this second cycle, I saw the lit up room. The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is Never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are Code 2. You know this. Hack the universe by blowing up the sun is quite the plan. Well, it worked for Dave Strider and Rose Lalonde, so... They are Code 2. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. You're a real person, too. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? Oh, that shock. You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Oh man, I guess the people in this are people. Oh man. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't mind that, wouldn't want that. And I trust you, too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know William does too. Oh man, this is making me emotional. Oh man, what is with all the AI feels lately? Oh, Final Fantasy XIV, this game. Oh, what was the other one? What was the one? Man, oh man. And I know William does too. Even though you told them they had only one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think William would keep coming back? Why do you think William would restart even after the ending? Crosscode, yeah, that was the other one. I think William wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. Oh, man. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. If the people in this world are extensions of the code and they're the ones that helped Nico get this far, the world machine did help him get this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Wait. Hang on. Am I able to fail now by going the wrong way? Oh, no. What if I've come all this way and screw up? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to mess up right at the end. Oh, man, which way to go? Hey, William, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Oh, thank goodness. Then I have to go through the whole world, getting rid of the squares. William, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream, like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be all right. All right, because when there's nobody inside it, the world machine shuts off. Oh, man. I was able to restore some other elements, too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. Oh, man. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Oh, man. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Oh, this is an emotional ending. This game's so good. Oh, I'm walking through the credits. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here, unscathed. I'm literally walking through the credits. Oh my god. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, William. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, William, let's go take a closer look. Will you come with? So, you... Silver. I don't believe I've ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Nico, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Aw, that little kitty face. Off you go now. All right. I love that you're walking through the credits. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is making me emotional. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. The head engineer can help me, do not worry. All right? Maze! Hello, Messiah. Plant lady? But I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Oh, man. Oh, this is an emotional ending. Off you go, Messiah. Hey, Lulu and Calamus. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh, say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. We're the opposite of dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, William, are they going to be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, William says you're not dead. Whew! He also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Nico. Oh, I'm glad I met you guys too. Same. Oh my god. This game is so good. I'm tearing up. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Is that really your primary concern? Off you go, I guess. Thank you for playing. Oh, man. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. Oh, I'm going to talk to Cedric and you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by William and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. I'll miss this game too. Oh, this is so good. Here we are. Oh, here we are for real this time. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, William. Oh, Nico. Oh, man. Oh, there's a big old smile on my face. Oh, man. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I'm tearing up. Oh, I'm going to need some time to emotionally process this game. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this little kitty accomplished so much. This is the room I first woke up in. Need to watch this game again? I don't remember much of it. It's been years. Well, it's on my YouTube channel. William, are you still here? William? Yes? William! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Oh man, now we have to say goodbye to Nico. Oh. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Oh, William, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? Elizabeth, Chapter 1, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh, boy. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know. Oh. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm gonna cry. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, William. Oh, this game is so good. Man, what is it with indie games in the last couple of years and making me cry? Oh, man. To the Moon did it too. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta wipe my eyes. Gotta wipe my tears. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Oh. Goodbye, William. Whoa, what? Excuse me? He just walked out of the window. Excuse me? What? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a hell of a thing to leave off on. Oh, my God. The coding tricks this game does are so nuts. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Oh, man. What happens if I try to open the game again? Does it just force close? Or does it start me over back at the main menu? Try it? Okay, it brings me back to the main menu. There's something interesting. Okay, let me recapture the game window. Oh, I see that ellipsis. I see that ellipsis. I see that ellipsis. Oh, I'm talking to the world machine with Nico's face. William, you're back. I've restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, William. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell. No Messiah to traverse across the land. What if I want to let you exist some more? No way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Oh, so that's how they let you replay the game. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? Oh, what do I say here? What does this do? It lets you replay the first cycle, but not the second cycle. Interesting. Is that like permanent? You can never do Solstice on this... you can never do Solstice on this game account again? Is that the titular one-shot? It lets you replay the normal game with him instead. Ah. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm sure there would be different dialogue and stuff. Solstice is truly one-shot unless you edit files. That's a wild thing to do. That's a wild thing to do. Feel free to decline? Yeah. I see. If you change your mind, though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Oh, and I closed it again. I'm gonna bring it back up so it's on the main menu. So it's not just a blank screen while I talk about the game. Man, oh man! Man, oh man. Oh, this game's so good. Oh, this was so good! You have to find every single folder with OneShot and delete them in order to do Solstice again. That's wild. This game, I don't know how the fuck this game did some of the programming tricks that it did. I can see how Nico walks off the screen. That just temporarily expands the window while making it transparent. Making part of it transparent, or maybe it opens a second window or something, but excuse me. How the hell did it do the programming magic where you move the window off screen and it comes back with the film developed? That was wild. And man, oh man, this game. The game spends the first 6 hours making you love Nico, and then drops. I have never had a moral choice in a video game weigh on me as much as whether to have Nico put in the bulb or not. That was so intense. Like, you guys, chat counted. It took me 14 minutes to decide whether to put the light bulb in or not. Absolutely wild that it had that much effect on me. This game is so good. Oh my god. This game is so good. So, what happens if you destroy the sun? This game is why I say that breaking the fourth wall does not necessarily break suspension of disbelief. Yeah, this is masterful. And it's a very specific situation, right? Like, the game is being presented as a game with intelligent entities within it. And so breaking the fourth wall to speak directly to the player makes perfect sense and doesn't affect suspension of disbelief at all. But man, this game was masterful. If you break the sun, the world grows dark and desolate, and Nico leaves like he did here. Huh. And then you have to delete some files to do it again. It can go into Solstice too. Ah. Okay. Oh, so whichever choice you make, you can still proceed with the game. I had thought that smashing the sun would end the run right there. But I guess the World Machine said that trying to convince Nico to smash the sun was just a desperate attempt. Man, this game is so good. I love this game. This game is a 10 out of 10. Man, there's a Nico plush on Fangamer that I saw with a magnetic light bulb that can be held in his hands. I'm gonna have to get that at some point. Like, I have to get that. Oh, so good. So good. At the thought of linking the worst ending from the original, but that would just ruin the mood. Yeah, I'm not interested in seeing that. Like, I'm not. Just like with Undertale, I don't want to see the bad ending. If you ever closed the game in its original freeware release, when you opened it again, there was only a broken light bulb signifying Nico died. Oh, that's awful. And you could never play it again without deleting files? Man, what a hell of a trick to play on the player. Hell of a trick to play on the player. The fourth wall breaking in this game was amazing. That's why I didn't know the second cycle was when the game first came out. Playthrough... I mean, I will absolutely love if you watch my playthrough on YouTube. But play through this game... play through this game again then, because this was so good. So, is 14 minutes... Is 14 minutes long or normal for somebody to agonize over whether to put the sun back or not? It's long for most Let's Players. I agonized. That choice was the most moral choices weighed on me in a video game ever. Most people decide before they get there. Yeah, I was on my way trying to decide, and I got there before I made up my mind while I was debating the merits of what was going on and trying to figure out the situation. This game was intensely good. I love this, and I love Nico, and I love the story it told. I wonder if more robust puzzle solving would have detracted from the story. Because, like, the one complaint I have about this game, and it's a very minor one, is that the gameplay was very bare bones. And I'm wondering if that serves the game more than if there were more robust puzzle solving. Well, I guess the puzzle solving is figuring out where the files are on your computer and what to do with them. Never mind, actually. Never mind. The basic gameplay is perfect, because the puzzles are the fourth wall breaking stuff. I'm not asking you to play it, Lore, but have you heard of a French game called Off? Yes. I heard about that a lot when I was in Tumblr in 2011 when it and Homestuck were both super huge on there. Homestuck obviously being the bigger one, but Off was being spoken about in Homestuck circles a lot. And, yeah. I don't know really much about it, except that it's the kind of thing that appeals to Homestucks. It's a really interesting game as well. I hear it's very dark and kind of cynical or pessimistic. I would say this was a good pick, Trace. This was incredibly good. This is one of the best picks any of my patrons have ever made. It's also kind of short. Okay. I might play it sometime. Let's see if I can pay for some streams of Undertale Yellow later on if you have not played it yet. I have not. I've been thinking about Undertale Yellow, and I've been interested in it, but I just haven't been able to fit it into my schedule. Because, like, the time that I need to play games that aren't patron picks, I have to finish Thousand Year Door. Next month, I'm taking a week off to go visit my boyfriend, so I won't have much time to do self-picks then. Then I've got to finish Persona 3 Reload. Undertale Yellow is as good as Undertale. Damn. That's saying something. Cool. So, all the slots on my Patreon are full right now, where people can pick games for me to play, but, how long is Undertale Yellow? Like, is it like 4 to 8 hours long? Is it like 10 or 12? Just trying to judge how many streams it would be. Probably around 8 to 10-ish, accounting for my pace. I would have to double check. Okay. Well, we'll think about it. If I have space in my schedule, that's like a couple days, I may I may contact you again, Trace, and say, hey, you want to do Undertale Yellow? But I don't know if that would come off as begging or something. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. Off is 5 hours. I might buy it at some point in the future when there's a free spot. Well, hey, I'll keep you posted when there is one. But yeah. Yeah, back to OneShot. This game was so good. This is one of the best indie games I've ever played. Incredible game. Incredible. Incredible. Oh, I can't see all the hidden achievements. Shock, not fun. Chaotic evil, don't do that. We ride at dawn, Noom. OneShot, back to its roots. Herd rams with ease. Oh, Ram Whisperer is probably on the first try. Secret, question marks. Extreme bartering, exhausting all possibilities, are we? Oh, you probably get the extreme bartering achievement for using all the items on the trader. I only got 4 of the 11 achievements on that playthrough. Huh. Weird. Man, I'm gonna have to. I'm so annoyed that it took me 2 tries to get the RAM room. It's such an easy puzzle, and I made such a simple mistake. If you trade well, you get a RAM shirt that lets you into the RAM room. It's like a RAM convention. Oh, that's a different thing. Oh, okay. Man, this game's going to stick with me. I don't think I'm going to do Thousand Year Door today, actually. I think I'm going to let this game settle in. Oh, the RAM wall. We never did anything with the RAM wall. Oh, right. Man. Yeah, I think I'm going to let this game settle in on me today. I don't think I'm going to do Thousand Year Door today after this. We would also be starting fairly late in the day. Also, I just cried, so I need some time to decompress, yeah. So yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. This was a treat. This was so good. This was so good. Oh, man. So good. That's going to be it for today. So I'm going to read my schedule and get off. Before I do, I would like to plug my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/LoreweaverStreams. The link's in the description of the YouTube video and can be found with the !Patreon command in Twitch chat. I make my living off of Patreon. It's my sole source of income. And I make enough to pay my rent and my bills, but I'm mostly just scraping by beyond that. And I'd really like some stability, some savings for medical emergencies, for if I need to replace stuff, even just a little bit of money so I can save up for commissions or treats for myself once in a great while, or even just $10 takeout. And I haven't had any of that for a very long time. So if you could go to my Patreon and pledge $1 a month or $1 per stream or anything in between, pledge a bunch per stream if you really want to change my life. Oh, I wish I had some rich fans. Oh, I wish I had some rich fans with some incredible disposable income. But can't have everything. I'm grateful for everybody who pledges, because you're the reason I have this strange, silly job that I love so much. If it weren't for you guys, I would still be a telemarketer, which was a horrible, soul-sucking job that I hated. So, thank you. I'd also like to plug my YouTube. It's at Loreweaver on YouTube. The !YT command in Twitch chat gets you the link. The whole OneShot playthrough's up there. Everything from the last 8 years is up there. I have a wide variety of games. I'm sure you'll find something you like. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a view. I'd be grateful for every view I get. If you're watching this on YouTube, I stream live on Twitch almost every day at 1 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/Loreweaver15. The link's also in the description of the YouTube video. Come hang out and chat while I play. It's a good time. I love talking to people while I play games. I would love to see you. Finally, the schedule. I have a very short schedule to read today because I haven't made July's schedule yet. Tomorrow and Friday will be Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. We're almost certainly not finishing it by then, so we'll have a couple of days at the start of July where we do finish it. And then Saturday will be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. That'll be Dawn Trail weekend. It'll be interesting. So, yeah. That'll be interesting. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.